Julia Lester became one of the biggest Broadway breakout stars in recent memory with her Tony-nominated turn in Into the Woods. Now she's got rave reviews all sewn up for her work in the revival of I Can Get It For You Wholesale in the iconic role of Miss Marmalstein. Watch this.
But no, it's always Miss Marmalstein. You think I believe Miss and they could try. Miss Marmalstein. Miss Marmalstein. Miss Marmalstein. Miss Marmalstein. Miss Marmalstein. Oh, I could die.
And Julia joins me now. Welcome, good to see you.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Listen, there was so much excitement when you were announced to play this part. Like, what excited you about taking this part? Why did you want to say yes?
Oh my goodness. The cast, the creatives, telling a story about Judaism as a Jewish performer and a young Jewish woman in the theater industry, and just getting to have my turn in this show that's sort of been lost in history was very exciting for me.
Yeah, I mean, and this was Barbra Streisand's like big breakout role, like No Press.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
But, like, how did you prepare for this? Had you seen her version of it?
I had seen a couple performances that she had done of the song, but I had never seen the show before, and our version of the show is quite different from the original, so it was very exciting stepping into a role that has previously been played, but in a very new context.
Yeah.
So it was almost like approaching a piece of new work,
Fresh
which is
piece.
exciting.
Yeah. And on the surface, she's like this Miss Marmalstein, who you play, this kind of this overworked secretary, but she's also got this really major boss girl energy to her.
Yeah.
Have you taken anything away from playing this character? Like, do you have that boss girl energy? Is it actually you that owns that and gave it to Miss Marmalstein?
I try to. I definitely don't have it as much as she does, but I do love how loyal and trustworthy she is. You know, that comes with its pros and cons, but I think that's a wonderful quality to have.
Yeah, and I feel you're so good at kind of hitting both the humor and the heart at the same time, and you have this really powerful number, What Are They Doing to Us Now? Or what are they, that's what it's called, right? Yeah. How have audiences been responding to that night after night?
I think they've been responding really well. I think it sort of comes as a surprise or a shock in our version of the show. Our version is much darker than the original, so this song that was in the original score has taken on a new, deeper, more dramatic meaning. Yeah. So I think it kind of surprises audiences that Miss Marmalstein, who is so funny on the surface, has this depth and this real desire and want to be something more than what she is.
Yeah, and I mean, you're getting rave reviews for this role. I mean, right hot off your Broadway debut, your Tony-nominated Broadway debut, and a hit TV show. What is this moment in your life feel like for you? Like, what, are you pinching yourself right now?
Every second of every day. I mean, even hearing you just say that, I'm reminded of what excitement I have and support and wonderful people in my life that cheer me on. So that's the most exciting part.
Yeah, so speaking of the TV show, it's a High School Musical. It's called The Musical, The Series.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the final episode came out this past summer. Were you ready to say goodbye?
You know, all good things must come to an end.
You're right.
It was very, very hard to say goodbye. The people that I got to work with for 4 years are truly my best friends and my family
now forever.
Exactly. So you know, we didn't say goodbye to each other, but it was bittersweet to sort of put that chapter of our lives away and you know, remember it fondly for forever.
And what a great way to kind of like kick off your career in this way too, because it really celebrates being a theater kid, right? In this uplifting kind of way. I feel like, you know, you've been performing since you were 5. Was this show just kind of like a culmination of everything that you worked for? Yeah,
it was like pretty much. Oh my God,
oh, that's so cute.
It was like a dream scenario to be in. I mean, I grew up as a diehard theater kid, and now I was in this TV show that celebrated people that are like me and grew up like me, and I really, you know, hit the jackpot with you know, sort of the perfect thing to kick off what I you know, want to be doing with my life.
Yes.
So.
Julia, it is just the beginning, and you can catch Julia in I Can Get It For You Wholesale, playing at Classic Stage Company now through December 17th. So for tickets, head to classicstage.org. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.